Hampton Viva Alfresco, outdoor living Okanagan style, is brought to you by Hampton Landscape and Concrete. Hampton Landscape and Concrete, nature simplified.
For water features, it's the sound. There's a nice subtle sound in the background. It isn't too overpowering, so when we're talking, I don't feel I have to yell to you or anything like that. The aesthetic, the appearance of how the water flows, the infinity edge, how that works, the waterfalls at the beginning of the water feature. This was quite a large water feature that we put in. The homeowner wanted something very dramatic for their backyard, something like a showpiece. So we designed, originally it was designed to be almost like a river run going into the pool itself. And that got changed actually when the rock was actually picked out. And the rock was brought in from Arizona. It was shipped in large containers. And when the rock came in, it was not going to fit the original design, so we actually had to change the whole design to create what you see here today. This is an example of a bubbling rock, but it's actually a combination bubbling rock and fountain. In particular, this feature, the requirements were to keep it kid-friendly. The homeowners wanted a backyard element that had the feel of a waterfall, but with some safety elements in it so the kids couldn't fall into the pond. There was some space considerations as well, so we provided them with a bubbling rock, but with enough water and volume of water to create a loud, kind of not too loud, but some noise of the water cascading down the rock and hitting the water down below.
I guess first thing is meeting with the customer and finding out what their needs and wants are. And then I look at the site to see if it can be adaptable to the water feature. The nice thing about the river runs that don't have standing water is the maintenance is a lot lower on those. And again, the volume of water going down the water feature is the critical point to make it look realistic. You have to have the elevations to do the river run, and trying to use natural stone from our area so that it doesn't look like it's out of place.
This was a pretty unique project. The homeowner was looking for a low maintenance project, but somewhere that they could definitely entertain and fit the style of the house. The house was very much a contemporary, modern style house, and they wanted a backyard kind of landscape that really worked with that. So we designed a very unique backyard that most people wouldn't have, but for this property it really suited well. You have to calculate just how much water you're going to need to create that end effect of water coming over a rock or the sound. Those are the two elements people are looking for, is the visual appeal and the sound. And those got to be a balance. So it's definitely something that catches people's attention.
Hampton Viva Alfresco, outdoor living Okanagan style, is brought to you by Hampton Landscape and Concrete. Hampton Landscape and Concrete, nature simplified.